Hi guys, we're the Disaster Five, a group of friends from West Virginia who have nothing better to do than play D&D and scream at each other. Welcome to the trash.
Alright, so you get out of the forest, you bust the barrier, and there's an explosion in the forest behind you, and you start to see smoke billow out of the forest.
Alright, we gotta go find Oliver.
Yeah, Brekker looks straight at Ember's like, we gotta go.
Margo sprints the fuck out of there to where we last seen Oliver.
Which was?
The garden behind the palace thing.
Okay, yeah.
Through the shrubbery.
Alright, so you run through there, and Oliver's not there.
Fuck.
Can I roll investigation see if you left it in there?
Guess that means we get to keep it.
Except every time you touch it, you've got to roll Constitution.
Unless you're wearing gloves.
Of all the people I thought would have the most useful equipment, I would not have guessed Ember.
14.
Yeah, he left you the stone.
Yay!
Pick it up!
Really?
Who's got good wisdom?
I put on my gloves.
Whisper Rock.
Oh,
You gotta
Oh,
take
you're
him
already
back.
wearing-
I have his...
Oh, you're already wearing my gloves.
Just mage hand it.
you
long as
can
Mage Hand lasts.
can-
You also have two hands.
Yeah, take one of the gloves off and give it to him.
Just
Yeah.
one in each hand.
Yeah, just give me one hand. So you can hold
Oh
the
yeah,
sword.
just hold the rock with your other hand.
Alright, I hold the rock.
This should not have been a puzzle. But it was.
Damn.
God. Alright, and as soon as you pick it up, you see the smoke start to wisp out of it again, and it's leading you back the way you came into town.
Alright, follow it.
We inconspicuously follow it. It's just a herd of weird-ass motherfuckers sprinting through a town with explosions going off where they just left, holding a rock
Look!
out.
Listen, at this point, I feel like the whole place is catching on fucking fire and people are running.
Suddenly we're in a
Or
Michael
is
Bay
everybody
movie.
just standing around like, oh look, they're fucking on fire, it's cool, man. Yeah, oh yeah. Mm.
At this point in time, Linkin Park is playing in the background if we run away from this fire.
No, it isn't. So as you run around to the, back to the street to
We're
get...
walking, right? Or are we running?
I feel like we should
Power walking.
briskly walking.
Okay,
Briskly.
yeah, power walk.
Okay. You catch a glimpse of King Ironmore running out of the castle.
Run.
And he's kind of surveying the damage to the forest. And then very shortly following him are a couple of what you presume are his advisors or subordinates, and they start casting magic to try to quench this fire.
So they're not paying attention to us.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fucking go!
I would say if they were paying attention to us, I feel like we should slow our pace down to kind of like we were just kind of walking.
This doesn't matter at all because they're literally not paying attention to us, but I'm curious. Do I recognize any of the advisors?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
Yeah, you recognize both of them.
Okay.
Where's the smoke telling us to go?
Out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Hoof it!
I was hoping the rock would be like, go in there and steal some shit.
No! Alright, we're hoofing it.
I guess we're huffing it.
Running?
No.
I mean, everybody else is going to be running at this point. Like, we're not
Is
going to be
everyone
weird.
else running?
Yeah, all the townspeople are running.
Alright, fucking run!
They're running out to try to help quench this fire. And a lot of them, you notice, one of the Dryad summons a dust devil to try to blanket over the flames.
Alright, let's hoof it.
Okay? So as you run through town and you're getting back into the initial woods that you came in through, and another explosion shakes the ground. And you hear screaming behind you.
We turn around.
Let's not all turn around.
While running, Ember glances behind him after hearing it.
You're gonna fucking trip over your shoelaces.
Yeah, roll perception. Are you turning around too, Brekker? Roll perception.
I'm gonna turn around too.
Everybody that's turning around, roll perception. Goddamn.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Hold on.
Perceive.
Let me see what I can see.
Ember rolled a 15.
I forgot how to do math. 21.
Okay.
6.
Brekker don't see shit.
4!
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna turn around and
You see
keep
shit.
running.
You two, the two lower rolls, you guys see some figures emerging from the Forest of Souls. Now, Ember and Lillith, however, they see dragonborns walking through the flames out of the Forest of Souls. And Lillith, you notice their eyes are whited over.
Okay, Brekker's gonna get some move on now.
Yeah, we're hoofing it. Margo's gone.
Alright.
All I needed to see was Dragonborns. I shoot a look at Ember and I run.
Hoof it.
Alright, so you guys are all running, like dead sprinting now?
Yeah.
Alright, are you following the smoke, I assume?
Yes.
Alright, it takes you run for a good while. Go ahead, Lillith.
What?
Are we being followed, or were they just going into town?
They were just coming out of the woods.
Okay, because I was like, maybe we shouldn't lead them right to Oliver, but if they're not following, then I'm not too worried.
So, the smoke leads you back to the Method Cave. Do you go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed them! Margo goes in the fucking cave!
Alright, you go in and Oliver is standing there waiting for you. And he grabs the stone out of Brekker's hands and looks at the sword in your other hand. And he says, "You did it."
We did. And, some mild stuff's going down out there now.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't recommend looking outside the cave.
As long as you're aware.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
What
And
do we
he-
do with this?
Do you hold it out to him?
Yeah.
Alright, he holds his hand over it, and a black aura around, that you couldn't see before, around the short sword, pops. He looks at all of you, and he says, "It seems like it would fit you the most, so you just keep a hold of that."
Dang.
So add Venomous Short Sword to your inventory. Oh, so back in game, because I'll just go ahead and
It
tell
needs
you
to be
this.
attuned. Has to
Yeah,
have
I'll
to
just
attune
tell you
to
this
it.
as Oliver. You're gonna have to attune to it. But this thing's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We need to keep eating, right?
Yeah, we need to fucking, like, yoink right out of this cave and get the hell to Tourmaline.
Please tell
Now.
me he says yoink.
He does.
Hell yeah.
We need to get our happy gay asses to Tourmaline now.
Does he take off? Margo takes off.
Yes.
You're coming with us.
Margo goes.
Yes.
We all run together.
Ian's like, we're one big happy family. Yay!
Anyway, so you guys are running. Well, Oliver's just kind of like power walking at this point.
Yeah, we're with him.
Yeah, I'm not
Matching
sprinting
stride.
past him.
Alright, so you're walking.
To where?
Tourmaline.
Oh, okay.
That was already explicitly stated. But yeah, you guys are hoofing it to Tourmaline
Since he gave it to me while we're hoofing it, can I look at it now?
if you want. So you draw the sword out of the sheath. I'm assuming you've hooked the sheath to your belt
Yeah.
or your back, whichever.
Back.
Yeah, you draw it and the blade is black.
Cool. Sticks with the aesthetic.
It's black and the edging of the edges of the blade are like sickly lime green.
Hell yeah. Zombie sword.
Basically, think of like the Nerf zombie sword, and that's essentially it. But
Yeah.
short. It's a black handle, black blade. Alright, anything you guys want to talk about with each other, with Oliver, while you're walking to Tourmaline, because it's about a day's hike.
So, if you knew this was happening, do you know why they're here?
Not entirely, but I have a feeling that it's only going to get worse.
Is it just in Senra?
Inciner's been planning plots against the rest of the sectors for a while, from what I can tell.
Filthy bastards.
Aren't you from there?
Don't like that I am, but I am.
That's fair.
The government is horrific there. Well, I don't know that they got fucked up eyes, so I can't ask them about them.
What's with the fucked up eyes?
What do you mean fucked up eyes?
They're just like glossed over and like white.
That sounds like a spell.
It's not above in Senra to use people against their will for their own good.
That's very true as well.
Interesting.
Were they dragonborn?
Yeah.
So they would be nobles in Incinerock.
Well, whatever's above a noble apparently decided that they were disposable.
That would be the Phoenix Queen, and that doesn't surprise me.
We were all disposable.
We?
And Oliver kind of slows down a little bit, so we don't have to, like, power walk. we're gonna hetero walk, not gay walk.
Yeah. Turn off the nurse walk. And I repeat myself once more. We,
Yeah, we.
as in, you want to expand on that there, Bob?
As in nobles, as in army, as in Senra, as in we.
As in, you were part of the Insenran army.
Yeah.
Must have fucked up real bad to end up on that shit, man.
I don't see it as fuck up.
Hey, we all ended up there for some reason. You do you, boo-boo.
Oliver puts his hand on Ember's shoulder and just kind of nods and then keeps walking.
Thanks.
Anything else? Because you guys have a day's walk if you're going to actually make it to Tourmaline.
So what is your plan? What are we doing?
We're going to overthrow it all.
As in the Phoenix Queen?
I think he means everything, Sherlock Holmes.
Cotton candy's right.
I love it.
How? We're stuck in Terranor in the first place. We can't even get out of this sector.
I've got my ways around the walls. You've just got to trust me on that part. But like I said, Incineroar's been has had war plans against the rest of the sectors for years. The Genasi can validate that if he was very high in the army.
Yeah, we have.
So we use it against him.
It's been a ongoing thing for many years now. We just never knew when to release.
But yeah, we use Incineroar's tactics against them.
How much do you know, Ember?
Enough.
If you can really get us back to Incineroar, I might have some people who can help.
Sounds like a plan to me. That does mean you're going to have to trust me in the meantime, though. Because there are more weapons like the one you have. And we're going to need them.
Where are these other weapons?
In each of the other sectors.
So we have to go through one by one.
Correct. Meaning more grand trials.
Are you gonna help us with these ones?
As best I can, to an extent. But there's only so much that I can do. Because these trials aren't for me.
So while the feelings are on the table, where'd you come from, Cotton Candy?
My mom's vagina? What the fuck do you mean?
What's your story, bitch?
You're from here,
Yeah, I know that.
in Terranor.
Yes.
It's not be sarcastic to the dude who can kill us all.
I think he's asking you where from.
Opalium.
Oh, so you're right next to the wall.
Yeah.
How much do you know about that wall?
That I can't get over it.
So you've tried?
Yep.
Why?
Hold on. You were trying to break into Incineroar? Do you know how awful... Alright.
Wait, you tried to break into Incineroar?
Let's not talk about it.
Why?
To get laid.
Really? Really?
She was hot. Let's not talk about it.
Well,
It's
she's
fine.
from Incineroar. I'm assuming she was hot.
Oh,
she was
the-
made of fire.
Puns!
You.
The puns, Flame Princess, the puns.
So, feelings aside, here's what I think. We finish anything we need to take care of here in Terranor. Meaning, when we get to Tourmaline, if we need to go into Opalium for Cotton Candy to deal with anything while she's there, we deal with it. We're going to have to, at some point, make it into Elodia to cross into Nimbia, because we cannot go into Incineroar yet. We will die.
Mm. If we're stopping off in Opalium so she can finish her business, are you from here too?
No.
And he looks at Lillith.
Not here, no.
Terranor as a whole, right?
Yeah.
But where?
What's it to you?
Just trying to make sure you got your business taken care of too.
I mean, it was the capital, and we're not going back there, so don't worry about it. If you haven't noticed, she's a little touchy about that.
So what happened in the capital? Why won't you? Well, what was your business? Your unfinished business?
I mean, I just live there, and I don't anymore,
Why?
'cause I didn't like it there.
What did you do to get on that ship we were on?
Yeah, she's just kind of sighing and looking away and clearly doesn't want to say this, but I was hired to investigate the Phoenix Queen and the corruption. And Senra didn't like that. They really didn't like that. That good for you?
What's your backstory there, Brekker?
I have done a lot of shit in my life, but I'm here to tell you, I did not end up on that boat because of anything that was my fault.
Cool, that's not very detailed.
Spill, bitch!
I was super framed.
Let me guess. Was it by someone else on that boat that you really hated?
Mm-hmm.
That may or may not be dead.
No, he's dead now, doesn't matter.
Well, now that we're done with this kumbaya, shall we fucking proceed to Tourmaline?
Well, what about you, Oliver?
My backstory is irrelevant.
See, we can say fucking sorry. It is.
Literally what I just said.
Excuse me.
Let's suffice it to say that I'm from Agandi, and I'm gonna burn that place to the ground.
I mean,
I just want to know how the rock got on the island. That's all.
Ooh. Ooh, Margo's smart.
Well, first of all, can we not call it the rock? It is a heartstone.
Sorry. How'd your heartstone get on the island?
That's wrong.
I was exiled too.
How did you get off? Was it less sucky than flying in a group of birds?
Depends. Do you consider being carried by merfolk corpses less sucky?
Not in the air, so yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, less sucky. See, I can't use magic like other people in Agandi can. The only magic I'm adept at is dark magic, which got me exiled. So yeah, about this time it's getting dark. You're still a good probably half a day from Tormalon, but it is starting to get dark now because you were in the woods for about 4 hours. So it is dark.
shall we rest?
It's probably a good plan, yeah.
Alright.
Let's rest.
I mean, not on the road.
No, let's get out. Like,
I'm not going in any more caves.
no, nobody asked you to go in the cave. Let's just get off the fucking road.
I just don't want to see Ember get tentacled anymore.
I don't want to have to punch Ember in the face again.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
So you're long resting.
Lillith
Yeah.
did some weird hentai shit.
Apparently.
That is not what I meant. I meant him getting punched.
Do a long rest.
Oh, can I
Attune
attune a fish
like
to my
to-
sword?
I only want to rest for, what is it, long rest? 3 hours?
No, long rest is 8.
8? Okay,
I
so
didn't
I'll
have
rest
to
for
remember.
4 and I'll spend the last 4 with my morning star.
If you only rest for 4, you're gonna have an exhaustion point.
Well, how do I get past the exhaustion?
Why are you going to spend
I'm
half your
resting
morning
first.
star?
6? Okay, so we'll go 6.
It's not magical.
Oh, he's got to get
You have
provision.
to practice with
Oh,
it.
yeah, I'm practicing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, and the next morning rolls around, and you've still, like I said, you've still got about a half a day to Tormalon. You'll get, if it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll hit there probably 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Are there any more old men with missing family members? We can...
Any more side quests?
Pushed
to
to
level up
suicide,
on?
apparently.
No more side quests to level up on?
Not yet.
Alright, let's march along, I guess.
Alright, so you're on your way to Tormalon, you've got a couple more hours to walk. And when you're getting close, Oliver turns to you guys and says, "Listen guys, we're gonna need to kind of recuperate ourselves a little bit better once we get to Tormalon."
Does he mean like shower?
Shower together.
Whichever?
Fuck showering? No.
Damn, I don't like showering with people.
I wonder why.
He already knows.
No, he doesn't.
I would be so sure about that. He knows a lot of things, it seems.
But anyway, once we get to Tormalon, we have to figure out which way we're going. If we're gonna go up to Apallium first, or if we're going straight to Elodia.
Pins, you got any poon you want to lick in the meantime? Apparently, Margo.
Is there a special someone?
Yeah, apparently she's living in Simra.
The only person I have in Opalium is my mom. It's fine.
You want to go slay her poon too, or?
Oliver smacks Ember in the back of the head.
Fucking thank
Good.
you. Don't disrespect someone's mother like that.
I second that. That's rude.
Jesus.
So, do you want to stop in
Jesus doesn't
Apallium?
exist.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we go to Tormalon, do it, whatever we need to do in Tormalon, go to Apallium, and around to Elodia.
Aight.
Good plan.
Alright.
Sounds good.
So apparently y'all walk in silence for a couple more hours, and you finally see Tormalon on the horizon. And it's a really quaint, like it's there's a lot of houses, but they're all just built out of regular stone and you know, brick and mortar.
Rustic hospitality.
Basically. Alright, so you stroll into Tormalon.
Defo have my hood up. Not just to hide, but just...
To
I
be
don't feel
emo.
like there's a lot of tieflings in Terranor.
You got the horn holes in it. They will see anyway.
How
No,
quickly
with her hood
does
up, she's not visible.
word
He's not visible.
spread about what happened in...
Ooh!
I guess you'll have to find out, won't you?
I'm assuming, is there an inn and bathhouse that we can go shower
Yes,
in?
yes, there is.
Alright, Margo's gonna go take a shower.
I ain't stanky, I ain't showering.
Okay.
I'll go shower.
Margo always needs a shower.
Ember definitely needs
Oh
What?
shit!
Hmm.
Fuck! I guess since we're in another city, I'm gonna try and do this right and do the Thieves' Cant
it.
thing
Can't?
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you forgot about.
Yeah, I forgot. I totes McScroats forgot about. Same thing.
Okay. But
Gang sign, my initial, the date, check mark. So it basically translates to, yo, I'm fucking alive, I'm stuck in this shithole, but I'm alright.
Gotcha. Alright, so everybody but Oliver and Brekker go off to the bathhouse, and the lady in the bathhouse is just a little human woman, a little fat human, short, fat human woman, and some might describe her as dumpy.
Aww.
She looks like a bulldog. But
Aww.
she's really, really sweet, and she just lets you go ahead and shower. So yeah, it's just Brekker and Ollie standing outside of this bathhouse while the rest of them bathe.
Wanna go get a drink?
You buying?
I can.
I'm down.
Sweet.
So they walk into the tavern and pull up a chair and have a drink, I guess. So you three come out of the bathhouse. Brekker and Oliver aren't where they were, but you're not dumb.
No, drinks!
Alright, so do you go in the tavern with them?
Margo goes in the tavern.
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
go in the tavern too.
Alright, so you walk in and you see Brekker and Oliver up at the bar, both having drinks and kind of chit-chatting a little bit. It's kind of small talk and stuff. And you want to order drinks, what do you want to do? This is all you guys now. I got you here.
Margo will just order a drink.
Okay, 2 silver.
One cosmopolitan, please.
One cotton candy martini.
That actually sounds like it would be delicious.
Oh yeah.
Beer, there's rum, or ale, rum.
What, you want an appletini?
That's about it.
I like a strawberry.
Ew!
I threw this up out my nose once, never again.
Woo! Me too! Same with Red's apple ale, just all over the place.
I'll get a beer.
Alright.
You have any tea?
No, not everywhere has tea.
The fucking bar.
Just walk outside and pick a fucking leaf. We're in the goddamn Earth Kingdom.
Fine, you get a tea. You 2 silver, you 1 silver.
Thanks.
Anybody that orders a drink other than tea, 2 silver.
So I'm just gonna drink my beer and kind of look around. Because I'm gonna be kind of leery of everybody because I don't know how quick word spread of what happened.
I mean, you didn't burn it down.
Yeah, you didn't catch a whole fucking
Okay.
place.
Now, are you kind of trying to eavesdrop on people's conversations?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always.
That's a
I'm
big.
kind
All
of
of us
just
are
kind
trying
of
to
I'm looking
listen to
around.
Still check. Still check.
Not stealth, investigation.
Oh fuck!
Lilith got a 16.
Okay.
Ember's a goddamn idiot.
I got a 1.
Critical
Who?
one?
Yeah. Can I retry?
No,
Second.
you're just staring at insert random NPCs here's ass.
Brekker got a 4.
It's probably Oliver. Brekker's also staring at Oliver's ass.
Yeah, Brekker's also staring at
High
Oliver's ass.
five. Left cheek, right cheek.
Margo got a 4.
I don't even have a response to what you're staring at.
Margo's looking for puss.
Stop saying.
No!
Love it.
Nope.
No, we cannot.
Margo slays puss. That's it.
So, Lilith, you're the only one that really picks this up, but you hear kind of a gruff old troll. Not troll. Dwarf.
That's a thing.
Does it have blue hair?
There's a whole fucking troll in here, shit.
No. You hear a kind of a
In the
gruff dwarf back in the corner mumble to his compatriot, who is a human man. Did you hear what happened on the 3rd mountain? And the compatriot was like, no, what's going on? And the dwarf says, yo, that elemental killed that girl.
Cool.
And that's all you really get.
Mountains?
3rd mountain?
What are you?
I'm mapping this out. Like you're just like.
She's that meme of all the math flying in front of her face, just...
I don't feel like just walking up to these people and being like, mountain would be a
Could you
good
repeat
idea.
that?
Wait, don't we have this cool thing? Lilith and I have maps. Lilith has a map. She heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I also have map.
I mean,
You did not hear.
You have Pentameros now.
I have
You do
map.
not have. We have one of.
This might surprise you.
You fucking drew them, but Brekker doesn't have them.
But Terranor is a part of Penton.
Yeah, but it's not a detailed just Terranor.
I mean, I guess I'll pull out the map and
Okay.
look at that.
So you pull out the map and you know where Tourmaline is. You know it is set very close to the base of the Hydran Mountains, which are a range of 5 very large mountains. But that's all you can tell from a map. I mean,
Who's got a high charisma?
you.
You.
Oh God, we're fucked.
You want to?
Go charisma the shit out.
What's your charisma?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go charisma.
What's
I mean, I've got a
yours?
decent charisma.
What is it?
I mean, it's a +2.
So you have to like.
You have to talk.
Yeah.
I can't just go charisma.
No.
No, you can't.
You have to walk up to them and start a conversation.
Also, you didn't hear, so you
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to inform the class?
just getting all the fucking details first.
That was it.
I got the map.
Because you only rolled what, like a 15?
16.
16.
16, yeah, that's all you got.
I mean, that's a hard DC.
But the higher you roll, the more I tell you.
That's more than what he told us.
It's because you're
I'm
all
looking
staring at ass and
I'm looking at
puss.
the right
Puss
cheek.
is important!
Who's Oliver sitting at the bar, right?
Oliver and Brekker are sitting at the bar, and they never stated, you guys, the rest of you never stated where you were sitting.
Oh, I'm at the bar.
I
too.
sat with them.
Are you in... Please tell me that you and Brekker are on both sides of Oliver.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, Lillith.
Margo would have sat beside Brekker.
This is my cotton candy bitch.
Yeah, she'll just kind of lean down and just heard some interesting stuff. And then she tells them, because I already forgot half of it.
Third mountain, elemental killed a girl.
That's it. So now they know.
Alright, person with the most charisma.
I guess I'm a meander.
Okay?
And I'm just gonna act like I was walking past them and heard what they were saying. And I want to just like kind of look at the guy and be like, yeah, I heard a little bit about that, but I didn't hear the whole story. Do you know what happened?
I don't know if that's how linear time works.
That's not how linear time works, but we're gonna roll with it for this time. First of all, roll deception.
You're good at that. You're a fucking rogue. You better be good at that.
13.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah, this girl went up to try to slay the crown of the third mountain, and it just destroyed her.
I'm too awkward. Carrie's too awkward.
No,
Yeah.
but Brekker's not.
I know, but Carrie is, and right now Carrie's thinking for Brekker, and it ain't going to.
Yeah, try being stupid and a detective at the same time. That's really hard. She would be asking so many questions. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm
And
too
Margo's
stupid
supposed
for
to
this.
be dumb, and Destiny's just like,
Neoing all that shit.
Why would she try to go up there?
Well, mainly it's just because they're kind of blights on this entire sector. None of the crowns of the mountains are good creatures. If you ask me, they should all be banished to the Umbra.
Okay, serious question though. Being from there, do we know what the Ember is for?
From
You know that the Umbra is a thing that the capital has explicit lockdown and access to, but not. And you know that, like, according to urban legends and things, that it's where all of the real
Where the
scary
bad guys
creatures
go, yeah.
went.
is it safe to say that even though Lillith and I aren't from here, Lillith and I are from here, wouldn't we know kind of what he's talking about?
You would know about the 5 crowns of the mountain, yeah.
Would we know which one's number 3?
Probably not, because neither of you are actually from Tormalon. So you're still over talking to Brekker's still over talking to the dwarf.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lillith, go ahead.
yeah, and I assume I've been listening to him talk.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm like, so! Tell me about the things! And he goes, well, I'm like, can you speak up a little bit? Hearing.
Like, yeah.
I need you to scream it for me.
So Lillith is gonna lean over to Oliver and just, hey, you know anything about the blight of the third mountain?
I mean, it's no grand trial, but the Hydran Mountains are said to hold 5 very, very dangerous creatures.
Are we talking main quest or side quest here?
Very important side quest.
Okay.
So I feel like at this point Brekker would be like, well, thank you for your patronage. Thanks for telling me. And then meander back over to Ollie and be like, you think there's any shit up there we can see?
Probably.
I mean, if it's not any worse than the trial, then it might be worth a try to get
I mean, at
Some
least
stuff.
the things in those mountains aren't fucking immortal.
in gold.
Sounds like a plan for when we're ready.
Yep.
Whenever you guys want to go, we can go.
Lego.
I mean, we're gonna buy shit?
Does anybody?
Are
See,
you?
that's the thing.
Oh,
I'm at full health. Is everybody else at full
Yeah,
health?
everybody long
we're
Okay.
long rested. We're all at full health.
So, do you guys want to do the... go on the quest of the 5 crowns?
Yes.
Sure. Alright, so you're starting the quest of the 5 crowns?
Yeah.
Alright. Anything you want to do before you go?
Is there anywhere else in this shithole town to go?
Not really.
Then nah.
There's no shops or anything we can check out.
There's a general store with rations and
Wow,
things like that,
so
but
okay.
Gotta
there's
have
a
money.
There's
for
a
that.
general.
Oh,
That's it. Alrighty. So, you're gonna, I guess, head to the first mountain.
Yep.
And as you're standing at the base of this mountain, you realize this is gonna be a climb. To conquer all 5 mountains, it's gonna take a while.
This is probably stupid and unnecessary, but it was just a thought I had. Can I make friends with a bear and ride it?
A bear?
Why not?
Cause that's a lot of more
That's
stats that I have to
cool as shit.
keep track of.
I mean, it's not a trinket situation, it's just...
No, it's fine. Let's
I
go.
want to ride a fucking bear. Carrie wants to ride a bear. Brekker doesn't care. Carrie wants to ride a motherfucking bear.
God damn it. Alright, so you're starting up this mountain. And for the first couple hours, it's a pretty standard, like, hill hike. But after a couple hours, you start getting into steeper terrain. And it is starting to get very, very cold. And so we're going to put this as rough terrain. Also, Lillith, I have to ask, where's your bird?
Okay.
Because if he's still in the forest that
No!
caught on fire, your bird dead.
Unless I say so, it's following me.
That's not how that works.
Jordy
I feel
lives. Jordy lives right here in my head.
I feel like that's pretty common sense.
We'll allow it this time. But you're gonna have to start keeping me updated on where your fuck your bird is.
I forget 99% of the time that I have a bird.
I have a lizard in my hood.
He wasn't meant to be functional, I just like him.
Okay. Alright, so you're traipsing up the mountain. And the higher you get, the more difficult it gets, the more snowy it gets, until eventually you're about knee deep in snow.
The fuck?
Only we had someone fluid and fire with us.
Oh.
That'd be helpful.
Hey, space heater.
Yeah.
Hop up here.
Yeah, what you need, guys?
That is not your character.
What is that?
Okay, Margo fucking went through puberty. Come on, let's get this shit together.
Yeah, what do you need? Been gingerly walking here. I've been staying pretty warm. How are you guys?
Do we real need to like light a fire or something?
Melt the snow.
Not
I
necessarily.
mean,
Melt the snow.
Yeah, just Johnny flame that shit, flamethrower directly in front of us, and clear a path.
Can I literally just like...
That's Spider-Man.
You have.
I do have produce flame.
yeah.
Crabs.
I was like, fire genasi.
So when it
probably
says
just-
produce flame itself, does it? I can catch myself on fire, right?
No.
What does that mean?
It's basically like having a fireball in your hand.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like produce flame and just kind of.
Okay, it doesn't stay lit very long because it's real windy and real snowy, which means when the snow melts, it's water.
Oh, yeah.
But it does kind of clear you out some like step holes in the snow that you can kind of step in to make it a little easier on you to climb the mountain.
Okay.
Now, after a few more hours, so you've been up this mountain for probably 5-6 hours, you do see through the snow that is on top of this mountain a hole basically in the side of the mountain.
To the hole?
How big?
We should.
You
check
can
the
you
hole.
can duck through it.
Okay. I was imagining like a cavern. Like big.
Should we check the
I'm
hole?
sorry.
Someone check the hole.
Can I
Someone
investigate the hole?
investigate the hole.
Sure.
Lilith, do you mind to investigate the hole?
I'll investigate the hole.
I was like, that's your specialty.
24. You gonna tell me there's a hole?
There's a hole.
Yes.
No. There, you'd notice, if you kind of peer into the hole a little bit, it is really, really dark in there. But since you do have dark vision, you can see, like, a shit load of web.
There's a spooner.
Hey, there's a shitload of web in there. Maybe be a bit careful.
Maybe the fire Genasi should go first.
Maybe you should catch the one.
So, if there's something in there, I can just catch everything on fire in there and draw it out, right?
Is that something
That's
that
a
you want
thought.
to do?
Yeah, let's go in there, burn its house down, and piss it off. If your house catches on fire and you run out of it into the front yard and there's just a dude holding a torch, are you just gonna be like, "What's up, bro? What's
Dude, my
up,
house is
man?"
on fire!
The other thing.
Why would I go first?
You can burn the web.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But then that catches everything on fire and it's just a fucking domino effect and suddenly we have a pissed off whatever the
How
fuck.
about we just walk in?
Let's just
instead of-
fucking
There's
go.
web! I'm not getting trapped! Listen, I've seen...
So you're walking in.
No!
Okay, if y'all make a fucking move, I'm gonna just fucking throw fire in there
No,
and we're
you're
gonna see
not.
what the fuck's gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you right now, no.
So y'all better figure out what the fuck you're
Listen,
doing.
Margo, if we can't go in and he can't catch stuff on fire, what you want to do? Just sit out here with a bowl of tuna and go here, kitty, kitty, kitty?
Margo can hack the webs with her axe, right? That's a theory.
You I was getting ready to say you're going to lose an act, but you got 12, so it don't matter.
How southern is Brekker gonna get in the next 30
But
seconds?
here's the thing, so you're gonna spend all this time cutting these webs and you're gonna tire yourself out.
Fine! Fucking burn it down!
It's
Whatever.
like D&D, you don't have a fucking...
Exhaustion bar! I don't have stamina!
You can get exhaustion points.
Yeah, but I don't have stamina.
Sure.
It's not like, oh, the fighter ran out of ability to fucking wing her axe.
It's on cooldown.
You better not run out of that ability, because that's all you got.
At this point in time, I'm just going to like hold fire in my hand and be like, "What's the move?"
Well, I mean, if you start whacking at stuff, it's gonna know we're out here anyway, because that's how spider webs work. So...
And plus, it might be flammable, so as it crawls out of the fire, it could be on fire.
And it's also snow out here, so it's not like anything else is gonna catch on fire
Yeah,
out
I
here.
mean,
really.
we're perfectly
Fine,
safe.
fucking do it.
Alright, boof it.
Okay.
Please don't call it boof.
I'm just gonna shove my flaming hand up my ass.
Oh my.
Look at his face.
Call it
Your
up.
eyes.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna
Hey, baby boy.
just lob fire in there. And-
Margo's gonna step back. Margo's gonna go to the...
That is not how I expected for this to go, but I like it. Okay.
I'm just
Margo's
gonna. I'm
stepping
gonna.
the
Well,
fuck
here's the question.
back.
I'm gonna give Ember a point of inspiration.
What is that?
Ah!
Even though it was other people's idea.
Whose actual idea was it?
Me throwing fire in there? That was my actual idea.
Yeah, but somebody else.
We could roll it back, and I'm pretty sure either me or Carrie
Yeah,
were
somebody
like,
else was like, "You're a fire guy. Go first."
Oh, yeah,
Well,
Carrie
she
said
said
I
you're
never-
a fire, and then I said you can catch the web on fire.
But then I said I can just lob it down there and catch everything on fire and draw it out.
Alright, nobody gets inspiration.
Nobody
because
gets
we can't
inspiration
figure
points.
it
I
out.
don't even know what it
Scratch
is,
that.
Kurt.
Y'all suck. Goodbye.
Cooperative.
I don't even know.
All right.
Working together.
Do you want me to just to like produce flame and catch it on fire?
I mean,
That's
or...
how you want to do it.
Do a firebolt.
Yeah. I mean-
No.
Found a Zippo and...
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna
produce flame.
and skadoosh.
This is not how I expected for this to go, but
I'm just
I'm.
going skadoosh.
That's how it goes.
Margo
I'm
is
just gonna
standing off
skadoosh.
to the side, hidden.
I assume we are now rolling initiative, right?
Not yet.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
god! But they're all on fire.
Are you actually gonna write down every single one of those and not just use like a group attack? Or were you just being a dramatic bitch?
Oh no, this is how fire damaged this thing is.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
I thought it was like.
Go dumbass. Proud of you.
I'm proud, baby.
I thought it was like.
Oh, fine, fuck you.
Oh,
too.
horde of spiders.
Yeah, I thought it was like 30,000 little spiders.
Proud of you.
Again.
Our fire Genasi did a good fire.
Ian did something good for once. Woo!
Finally, the rogue is rolling higher than a 4.
Yeah, no, all we have to do is get you to stop saying the number 5.
4 plus 1.
No, it's usually a 2 plus 3.
Cause I'm strong, bitch.
No, if you were amp strong, you wouldn't be rolling 2.
I'm strong, bitch, but it's a 2.
Damn! Okay.
Is it dead? Is it dead?
Oh god, no. But damn!
Is it close?
How much damage did he do?
We don't even know what it is!
A fucking spider.
I mean,
40!
yeah,
Damn!
And it's on fire.
but that was just a produced flame. Like, that wasn't even a firebolt.
Yeah, I didn't even like.
Like I
It
said.
doesn't need to be. It was
No.
surrounded in flammable web.
I know, but
And
imagine
it is.
if you
hairy.
brought
It was a
big guns.
fireball.
I just want to set
So
the
every-
scene and say that my hood is up.
Now, did you remember to actually write down what fire damage is every?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I know last time I did it too. Cause I'm like, you were like, oh, I gotta Google this again.
It's Dex.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it doesn't save, it's 1d6.
Okay.
And it's not Dex, it's Constitution.
Oh, yeah. We had this conversation.
Alright, roll initiative.
Initiative!
And get fucking ready.
I thought you were gonna say just get fucked, and I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
That too.
Lilith got a 13.
Oh yeah.
Ember got it.
Yeah.
12.
Brekker got a 14.
Okay.
Margo got a 10.
Okay.
Is there anything around us that's not a hole in the ground?
Nope.
No.
No
Snow.
trees?
Nope.
No snow?
You're on the peak of a mountain.
No fucking hidey holes for the rogue?
Wait,
We're very-
Wait, are you rolling for Oliver?
Chill. Hey,
Yeah.
we get to see Oliver do some smiting.
Ooh.
So Oliver goes first.
Shocking.
As you are kind of squaring up to fight this thing, it runs out, and it is a very large spider body with a woman's torso from the waist up, and she is holding a longsword.
If you weren't super gay, I'd say, is this your fetish? Just like
So Margo can
female
fuck it.
animal.
So as it runs out and it's in flames, you kind of notice the purple of Oliver's eyes glow, and it does not save. Okay. The Drider kind of curls its spider legs in on itself and kind of sits back real fast and starts screeching. Next in the order, Brekker.
Annoying rogue, how close am I to it?
It's right inside the cave. So yeah, you just ran out of the cave, so you're all in melee.
So within 5 feet?
Yeah, that's what melee means.
Okay, I thought it was 10. I thought melee was 10. Okay, roguing is a lot harder than what I used to do. Okay, give me the benefit of the doubt.
It is hard.
I'm gonna use my new thingy.
Okay.
It's a good thing I have advantage to hit. Because that was a 12, just in case it gets worse. 14.
It didn't get worse.
Disengage.
Okay.
Hard disengage.
Next is Lilith.
Is it looking bloodied at least?
It's on fire.
Well, it's not what I asked.
It's
but
on
okay.
fire and freaking out.
Okay. Then I'll... Hunter's Mark. I'll do what I did last time. Hunter's Mark, hide in shadows.
Okay.
And then eat 10 feet.
Oh, and by the way, Oliver's eyes are very much still glowing.
Nick
Next
dog.
is gonna be Ember.
Cast magic missile.
Okay.
And okay, so we got a 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got an 8, a 5, and a 7.
Okay,
Damn.
so let me do math.
It's 20 total.
Next is Margo.
Margo's gonna hit it twice with a great axe if possible.
Okay.
That's what she's good at.
12.
Nope.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm not gonna be super mean. You
Margo
get your
first.
axe stuck in the snow.
Snow's soft. I can pull it out.
No, like stuck through the snow into the rock.
What the fuck, broski? Oh god, why am I so bad at this?
Next in the order is the Drider, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw because of Oliver. It does.
Oh no.
And the Oliver's eyes stop glowing. But that was its. I think that was its turn, wasn't it?
It also takes fire damage.
It has to make a constitution
Yes.
It's
save.
gonna make a Constitution throw.
Okay, so Constitution. Yeah, it's not on fire anymore.
What?
Yeah, it is very much not on fire anymore.
It just has to be greater than a 13. That's not what you're called.
Yeah, for Oliver, it has to be greater than an 18.
So
it is not on fire and it is not terrified anymore.
And it is pissed.
But it took its whole turn
Yeah,
to do
now
all
it
that.
can't do anything.
So back to the top of the order with Oliver again. So Oliver points his finger at the Drider. His eyes glow again.
Hellish rebuke.
Nope. Yep, it's dead. And it is you see the Drider curl in on itself, screaming in pain. And it takes holy fuck me, asshole. And it just rots in front, like you watch it rot in fast forward.
Margo's gonna get her axe back.
Just gonna try.
Strength.
Roll a 1, please. I beg you.
I want to see what's in the cave.
Can I dex to high five Oliver?
18.
Sure,
Do
you're
I
just
have
high-fiving.
great axe
Okay, I
now?
high five Oliver. And I'm gonna go investigate the cave.
What is it?
18.
We've
Yeah.
already called it.
Okay, we're good.
Alright,
go
let's
then.
all go in the
We're going.
cave.
We're all going to the cave now. See what you fucking did?
In the cave, it's very, very, very covered in web.
Not
and if
anymore. I
you-
burned it all up.
No, it's so
Oh, there's like
It's not
charred web.
Oh, okay.
Charred web.
Roll investigation, anybody that wants to look for anything.
You can bet that I do. Lilith got a 21.
Okay.
She's real good at it. Sometimes.
Ember got a 15.
Okay.
Brekker also got a 21.
Oh god, okay.
12. Margo got a 12.
Well, I mean, hey. That's a medium DC. That's not terrible.
So,
I don't have any modifiers though.
you all see it, but Brekker and Lilith definitely see it first and both go for it. And you see a ring. A silver ring with a black spider on it.
Can we roll
I
and see
think-
what it is? Like, figure out what it is first?
Sure.
I mean,
roll Arcana.
Would we both honestly stop and not, like, would we stop? I feel like Brekker would just fucking grab it. 22.
12.
It's it is a ring of spider climb.
Look, I just looked at it, and that spider, it means venomous. Like, it's gonna hurt you if you pick it up.
You need to roll deception.
Roll deception.
I'm not
I
even
wanna
the
try it.
DM, I don't
If you
know.
hard fail this, I will take it.
I mean, if I like barely fail it, you'll take it.
I don't need it.
And Brekker, do your deception versus your intelligence.
Oof.
Woof. Nope, 13.
I got a 15.
You believe her.
And Lilith is just gonna very carefully, like, take a piece of her cloak and pick it up, all dramatic, like, and then just, like, carefully slide it in the pocket.
Alright, and I don't think you have to attune to it. It is just called the Ring of Spider Climb.
Anything else in the cave?
That's it.
Okay.
There is a corpse.
Oh.
A desiccated corpse.
Only the corpse! What's in the corpse? Got the
Yes.
golden pocket?
Dust.
Damn.
Do we want to take a short rest while we're somewhere relatively safe?
No, I'm fine.
I'm good.
Fine,
Did
fuck
anybody
me, I
take
guess.
any damage?
No.
I mean, nobody took any damage, but you guys extended some spell slots.
Nope. Shit.
I'm good.
I'm fine.
I mean, it's gonna take us hours to get back down that mountain anyway. So we probably should. Like,
Can't we at least get to Pokemon Mountain before we...
I mean, it was just a suggestion. It's a safe place.
Okay.
Alright,
I mean-
so you short rest.
I'm not forcing you
skip
to.
the short rest and do my thing.
Skip the whole short rest and work with your mace?
Yeah.
Or your Morningstar?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and add your proficiency for it. Alright, so you just killed a Drider, you took a short rest in the Drider cave, and you're still at the top of the mountain in a cave.
Next mountain.
Alright.
We gotta get down this one first.
Yeah.
That's how mountains work.
Do you walk in, you run in, how you doing this?
Well, we need to
I mean, you
walk.
can't
'cause
run downhill.
Well, you can, but I just don't want to die.
Okay. There is also the dead Drider that's like,
You said she rotted.
she rotted, yes. But her stuff didn't.
I
Can I
tried to
invest
loot her
the
and you
thingy?
said
You
no.
looted the other thing. I want to loot her. Margo loots her.
Alright. Add a longsword.
Yes.
How many more weapons can Margo get?
It's a fucking
I
collection.
think that's all she had was a longsword. Alright, so you're heading down the mountain. Heading down the mountain takes you less time than it took you to get up it, so about 2 hours. And then you find yourself at the foot of the mountain you just climbed.
Next mountain.
Okay?
Mountain number 2.
Mountain number 2! Mountain number 2!